Yo, how you doing? Last video of the top 8. We're gonna go now with Daniel versus Jesse, okay? USA versus USA. We're gonna go with head or tails game again. I'm really bad with this. As you know, it's already been 3 videos where I'm terrible at dropping this thing in the air. So Daniel is gonna be heads, Jesse is gonna be tails. Fuck. Okay, I think it's like this. Hits. So Daniel's gonna start. He's gonna go first. Let's just mark it here. Okay, I expect this battle to be a Clash of Titans. So let's go with it. Oh, almost forgot. The concept for this round is vortex. Vortex kind of like when you do this in the water, or you do this with the glass, and this creates like a circular kind of like a tornado down the water. We gave that concept to them to get inspired, so just keep that in mind. It's not like this is gonna count for the battle though. It's just for them to be free with it. Okay. Okay. Semicircle concept. Nice. Semicircle, full circle now. Ooh, okay. That was dope. Nice texture there. Ooh, that's super complicated though. Doing that so open. Nice chest control. Nice. Okay. Little bit of risk there, going so low. Okay. Okay, I'm missing a little bit more work in this part. It could have been, different. Ooh, that's super dope. I like it. I like that effect a lot, man. Wait, how long is this? Okay, yeah. Dope. I'm missing a little bit more use on the legs. Like, he's using the legs, but I wanted to create waves with it. There he goes. Okay. Nice. When I said about the chest and this part of the body, I mean that you can create side waves, like backward waves. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay. Is this the end? Nice. All right. The song is also stopping there. I like that, man. I like that. I super like that. Very nice 3D. Very nice way of like changing angles. I like that. The technique was really good. It was isolated on the fingers. It could have been a little bit better, showing more, being more slow instead of like creating that pattern like semicircle. So fast. You could have made more time to create it, but that's okay. I'm missing a little bit more like upper body and lower body creation of wave. I see that when he does that stuff, it's okay, but there's so much more to do here. There's also more ways to trace a wave than that. So if I'm really being exquisite, I'm really like asking a lot, because there's a lot of skill here. So I'm asking more because I know they can give more. But overall it was really nice technique. I'm just missing more effects when it comes to legs, when it comes to this body part. Also when it comes to neck, it could have been a little bit better, because it could have been used to create more effects, but instead it was kind of like used for like a fixed point of like moving and, you know, positioning and then changing the whole body. So it's okay, but it could be better. I'm gonna give Daniel a 8 on technique. Musicality wise, that was really crazy, because there was a moment when it broke, the music was like, and he created this kind of like big movement. It was really nice. He also changed from one concept to another concept in that exact moment, and that gives it like I don't know how to say it, more I don't know how to say it, I don't know how to spell it, more like a surprise effect. So I liked it. I'm missing more, you know, creating rhythms inside the rhythms. I'm missing more like super advanced stuff when it comes to musicality, like making your own sounds, like, you know, even if the music is like, I don't know if you, you know, fuck it, I know you understand. So I'm gonna give the musicality an 8. That was really good too. When it comes to creativity though, all of the waves I've seen them before. It is a really, how can I say, generic way of creating traces, and this reminds me a lot of the Pomona people doing the waves, or the LA people. It is really fresh. The way he connects concepts with the music, it is really fresh that he starts and he finishes round. I'm just missing more, I don't know, first of all, risk. I'm missing more like really do something that is fucking risky, that you're in a danger of falling to the ground, and then how can I say it, and then just go out from that position, creating waves, or stay in that position creating waves. There was a concept that was between the legs and stuff, but that was not really that risky. So I'm missing risk, and I'm missing a little bit more exclusivity. I don't know how to say it, like more being unique with the wave, maybe trying to, you know, creating patterns that nobody has seen before. I like that stuff when he opened with the full arms, and that was one of the parts I enjoyed the most, because that's not something you see every day. So I'm gonna give this man an 8. That is really, really nice. Let's go with Jesse. I like your house, bro. I hope it's your house. Imagine just doing that stuff in a neighbor's door. Be like, what the fuck are you doing in my door? Oh, wait, funny. Circular waves. Okay. Behind the back stuff. I've seen that stuff already though. Like, it's kind of like motion, but I like it anyway. This is how can I say, it's a very nice way to trace. It's not something you see every day neither. Okay, some risk, not excessive risk, but something, yeah. This is what I mean when I say like trace in a different way. You can grab, you can like control it, you can like make circles with it, whatever. I'm missing more control with fingers though. Pinky fingers are always a little bit loose there. Nice. Nice, going back in time. I like it. More ways to trace, I like it. Very nice texture there. A little bit too fast there. A little bit too fast. I mean, I'm not mad at at him doing fast stuff. I'm mad at him at doing the fast but not being controlled. I'm not mad, like it's a way to say it. But it could have been more controlled. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. It's going up again. Alright. nice. Thing is, this is also another really good example of somebody that starts around and finishes around, and the concept inside, it's how can I say it, connected. You know, you're creating a full story, and I appreciate that a lot, man. When it comes to technique, how can I say it? I see that trace, I see that way of movement that is really complicated to do. I see that 3D, I see that usage of your space. Of course, I'm not saying that that's gonna give you points, because not everybody has, that kind of stairs and everything. But he's taking a risk too with the positions. It is really hard to do. I would have given him a 9, but there were some parts where it was either too fast, or some movement when he was moving the feet and going from side to side, it was kind of like, it was not that clean. I know he was taking the risk. That's why I will give him greater creativity, but this is why I cannot give him a greater technique, because the risk was there, but the execution of it was not as great. I'm gonna give Jesse an 8, which is the same score. When it comes to musicality, it was really fresh. It was kind of like Daniel. It was overall really good, but I'm also missing more of that pattern creation. I'm missing a little bit more of that being cleared. Like giving me that like creating 1, 2, 3 into that, and I don't know how to really explain it when it comes to a camera. I'm pretty sure I can explain it like live, but here it's pretty difficult to do. I'm just missing creating rhythms inside the rhythms, but that's some pretty high level shit. So I'm gonna go with an 8, same. But when it comes to creativity, starting and ending around with such a visible ending and beginning, it's super nice to have. This is why I will give him 1 extra point, because he also took a little bit more risk going down the stairs like that, creating waves. He could have killed himself like that. But yeah, it was risky. He was on the floor a lot. He was also turning a lot with the this kind of motion. I like it. Those are some hard positions to wave on. That is risky. So also there was some ways of tracing that you don't see every day, kind of like that kind of trace, the circular trace. You don't see that every day when it comes to waving around. You normally see that kind of trace, the simple one. I'm gonna give him creativity a 9. I think this is the highest I've given, and it's just because it made sense. Everything was connected from point A to point B. You could see the wave very clearly. It was risky, and there were some original things, like some traces, even when he was using the full body and he was like changing things, but it's still, you see the pattern of a wave coming up. So that was really, really nice. Overall, I think that is higher creativity. Dude, this battle is gonna be decided by 1 point, and I'm sad about it, because of course I would like to see one more round, but I'm not somebody that gives ties. To give a tie, you will have to have the same score, basically the same number. So for Jesse, for Daniel, this is gonna be 24, because this is 888, and for Jesse it's gonna be 889, which is 25. All right, so for me, Jesse is the winner of this round by 1 little point, but one little deciding point. I also want to say that I'm judging the round. I'm not judging this guy's art. I'm not able to judge art because I'm judging a battle. I'm judging certain criteria, and then I'm giving that score, and this is my opinion. Of course, other judges might have a different opinion. I think Jay Smooth, in the moment I'm recording this, he's actually doing a live video explaining his thought process. But yeah, winner of this round is Jesse. So yeah, as always, if you like it, leave a like, subscribe to my channel. There is so much more stuff coming, and I just want to make sure that you all are able to watch it as fast as possible. So this is the end of top 8 battles for Wave Within. If you have any suggestion, please let me know on the comment section. If you liked something, if you want to ask me something, just do it on the comment section. I will reply as soon as possible. If you like it, share it with your friends if they are into waving, and subscribe if you like overall my content. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be uploading more of this soon. So as always, thank you for staying with me, and see you maybe next week for semifinals. Bye bye.